clear off all the pristine from yesterday. I didn't get a chance to sort it yet. I'm going to sort it right after this break. Just give me 1 second. I forgot it was still on the table. And we'll get into the break. Finished breaking it so late I could be at work early, so let me get a chance to sort it. Alright, that's not the right list either. Alright, sorry for being a little bit late too. My wife's out with her friends, and my son was screaming his head off. He woke up, had a bad dream, I guess. He's only 16 months old, so went up there hoping he didn't like flop out of his crib or something. I mean, I didn't think that he did, but you know, he was screaming real bad, and I couldn't see him on the camera, so I got a little worried. Alright, so now we're here where we need to be. I was gonna say, let me see. Pull this up. This will get us to the video here. Good luck to everybody in the break. As you can see, it's a full case. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 20 Ben Baller Edition. We'll open this case up, pull out all 20 boxes. I'm sure they're confined with paper because, you know, paper is the saver of all things thick now. A little bit different look than the active players. In the sense of the box is vertical rather than horizontal. I don't know why they switched that. I like the horizontal look a little bit better. I think it's a little bit easier to take pictures too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a whole second case in right away. We'll see. I might be able to. I might actually have another one tomorrow, but we'll see. I am going to be able to get some boxes though for sure. That I'll probably just put in mixers then. But that's the whole case. All 20 boxes. We'll just leave them all to the side here. Give Cal Ripken a nice rub on them for good luck. Give him a little side swipe here. You know, that's how we do it around here. Got to make sure they have some good luck. Good luck to everybody in the break. I'll explain it real quick on how this is going to work. Let me find. Just grab some numbered cards from Pristine. All right. Just so everybody understands how this works, it's in the break, so you know like what cards are hit when they're yours. I think I explained it pretty well. I was going to say you can get your autograph guesses in as well, like Steve just did. So the way it's going to work, here's the Christy Mathewson and the Anthony Rizzo from last night. So the Christy Mathewson would go to number 1 because it's a 1 out of 5. So that number 1, which would be Josh, would get this card. For this one, it's a 69 out of 99, so number 9, which is Tyler, would get this card. I hope that explains it. We're going by the 69 and the 1 on the cards, not what they're out of. I hope that explains how this is working, like how you're getting your cards. And like the Skunk Protection is a 2022 Bowman Blaster. You'll be random off if there's more than one person. If there's only one person, then just that person gets it. Good luck to everybody, like I said, in the break. One autograph per. If there is a dual autograph, we'll random it off, or you guys can sell it and split it, or however you guys want to do that. Those are the rare ones around here, but we'll see. We'll get going and see how it goes. Empty box there. First card is going to be a 21 out of 31 Vita Blue going to Josh Webb. Fun fact about Vita Blue is he's the last switch-hitting MVP in the American League. If you're ever at trivia, Vita Blue's the answer. Last switch hitter in the American League to win the award. Don't think about it because he's a hard-throwing left-handed pitcher, but he's actually a switch hitter, and he won the MVP with the Oakland Athletics one of the years they went back-to-back for the World Series. Good trivia. I was going to say I've seen it in more than one trivia, so it's a thing. Next up, we have a Keith Hernandez, the Mets here. 13 out of 16 going to Greg. On the Mets with the Keith Hernandez, first baseman from the 1986 team. One of the better hitting men from that era. I think we gotta switch out the razor blade here after this break. Oh, we have our first 101. Dennis Eckersley going to Josh. On the sideways, Dennis Eckersley, the TSC card. I don't even know what year this is from. From 1995. A lot of these are like pretty old buybacks. I think this was tops in like 83 tops on the Vita Blue. Keith Hernandez, I think, was the 90s. This is 1990 tops. So that's junk wax there. I've seen that card before. The other two cards I haven't seen before. Assuming the TSC is Top Stadium Club. Is that what that was? No clue. There's a fourth card here. To have an 11 out of 24 Will Clark to the Giants, and Josh is just having himself a good time now. Will Clark from 1992 tops. Candlestick Park's on the back there. I completely whiff on the stand. How's everyone doing tonight? Everybody having a good night? Got a 36 out of 66. Steve Garvey. Padres, I believe, is 1986, right? Yeah, 1986 tops. Steve Garvey moved in from the outfield to first base right there. Let's get a big name guy. We got a couple Hall of Famers on the board, but let's get a cult figure right here. We got a Doc Gooding, 41 out of 79 going to Josh. That 36 was going to Ant Martin on the Steve Garvey, by the way. So got a Doc right there going to Josh. Yeah, you've hit 4 cards out of the 6. So you could share a little bit. We have a Jim Palmer 101. Golden Moments, no pressure on the kid. That's actually a pretty sick card. I don't know. It came out in 2012. On the Jim Palmer. We got a nice Jim Palmer last night, too. Got a Gary Sheffield for the Brewers, 9 out of 14 going to Tyler Reyes from 1991 tops on the Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield looks so young in that picture. Got a Paul Molitor, another Hall of Famer for the Blue Jays, 101. Going to, what's out of 1994? It's going to Josh Webb. That's not a Raleigh, it's a Dennis Eckersley, but yes, it is. Raleigh played for the Brewers and only the Brewers. We got a Goose Gossage 2 out of 10 going to Kevin for the Yankees on Goose Gossage. That big old smile. Didn't have the handlebar mustache when he played for the Yankees. Thing was beautiful. The handlebar mustache. For the Cardinals, we got Gene Tannis, 63 out of 99, coming out of the 1982 Topps. Did it freeze? Because it's not frozen on... Is it frozen on YouTube too? I don't think it is. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it's frozen on YouTube. Guys might have to switch over to the YouTube channel if it's still frozen. Did it unfreeze? I mean, it's definitely behind. I'll wait a second to let it catch up. Close out of it and reopen it and see if that helps at all. For me to catch up, so I know where you guys are at. I think it's caught up now. I was going to say, right here we have a Gene Tannis autographed 63 out of 99. That's going to go to Greg on the number 3. I mean, it was a Facebook issue. It's not a me issue. Anytime there's an issue, it's always Facebook. It's hardly ever me. I was say because it's perfectly fine on YouTube. We got Willie Randolph with the OC card right here. I don't know why they put this one back out. We got 6 out of 32 coming from 1981. Willie Randolph, the Yankees, going to a 6 out of 32, which belongs to Ant Martin. It's a Yankee. Haven't figured out if Ant is a Yankees or Mets fan. We have a Quaker Chewy Granola Bars, Dale Murphy, 8 out of 13. First annual collector's edition, 1986. I don't know if this card has any value to it or not, to be. I like the card itself. I mean, it might have been super overprinted. It was a Quaker Chewy Granola Bars. The card looks to be in very good condition. 8 out of 13 going to Ryan Ulrich. Interesting card. Granola bars are delicious. No, just... Speaking of Raleigh fingers, we got a 101 Raleigh fingers with a vicious mustache Coming out of 1985, Topps. Going to Josh. Put Raleigh in the front next to Vita Blue. I see. Okay. We got Ted Simmons from 1978 Topps 101. Honestly, I have no clue who Ted Simmons is, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I should know who he is or not. We're going to put him to the side. Going to Josh. I'll be honest with you. The active players, literally we've opened I've opened almost 3 cases of it, so 60 boxes, and I think I've gotten 3 101s. Actually nice. This is an X-Fractor, too. We got CC Sabathia on the X-Fractor from 2014 Topps. 101 going to Josh. And the CC, I've never seen so many 101s in a case in my life. Yeah, this is retired. This is not. We have a 23 out of 84 Julio Franco going to the Rangers. And it is a 23, which is going to go to Greg. Julio Franco. A 2007 Allen Ginter, 1 out of 18. Moises Alou. Back right there. I think he was he might have been extra. If it's over 300, I think they're short prints. Like not short prints, but short prints, I think, in the series. Going to Josh on the 1 out of 18. Got a 12 out of 53 Ron Guidry in action. 1982 Topps Chewing Gum Company. Going to number 2 in Kevin. The last box here. Got a Bruce Bochy, 49 out of 78. That's going to Tyler Reyes on the number 9. I was going to say, quick recap of probably, I think, most of the guys are actually kind of, not most of them, a lot of them are in the Hall of Fame. I would say that probably the most impressive, for me, I collect Raleigh Fingers, so I think the Raleigh Fingers card's cool, 101. And then Jim Palmer being in Baltimore, pretty cool card. And the CC Sabathia. There wasn't any like ridiculously great hitters, I'll be honest, in the case. Gary Sheffield's a good hitter, but obviously he's going to get hung up in the steroid stuff, which was a 9 out of 14. We banned Josh for next 4 breaks. Probably not, because I don't know if you guys do football or not. Keith Hernandez was a great hitter for the Mets on the 13 out of 16 here. And honestly, the Quaker Oats Chewy Bars, unique card, 8 out of 13. I went to Ryan. I think those are probably the cards that I think were the most unique. Like I said, gave you that trivia tip in the beginning since Vita Blue is the first guy. Last guy to win the AL MVP as a switch hitter was Vita Blue. The Josh Webb break. What I will do is I'll go through the list again. I think there was 3 guys that got skunked. If you got skunked completely, not a single card in this break, send me a message and we'll work something out. Obviously, Josh hit a bunch of cards here. There's a lot of 101s. I did not. I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect that many 101s. I've seen other cereal breaks ran like this, and they were more spread out than what this was, if I'm being honest. But just let me know if you got skunked. Send me a message in direct messages. I'll double check real quick, but I think that I know the 3 people that did. I appreciate you guys getting in the break. I'll probably post. I gotta see if the stuff comes. So I just paid for Trinity Leaf. Everything should Leaf Trinity. Other stuff should be here tomorrow. We'll see if it's here tomorrow or not. I haven't checked tracking or haven't got tracking. I'll ask here in a second and I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll be posting a mixer. There is a Bowman draft break that I promise you will at least get some cards in a Bowman draft break. 2020 draft. Gonna finish working on the shipping. Hopefully get everything out tomorrow afternoon. It might be a little bit after the post office closes, so it'll probably get scanned in at night or in the morning on Saturday. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that ever either. That was unique. The case was, if you think about it, with the 101s was a hot case, but it wasn't for the setup that the way it wasn't a great hot case. Well, for Josh, it was great. I appreciate you guys getting in the break, though. You guys have a good night and be safe. There is a football mini up. I got to adjust it because somebody wants a team out of it, and the one guy that bought a spot said he's okay with it. We close that up. I'll break the Chronicles draft picks tonight for football. I'll break Bowman Draft 2020 if that gets filled up as well. There's still some very good teams left. I broke out all the top prospects for each of the guys so you guys can look up their prices or whatever else if you're just looking to resell some of the Bowman stuff. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe.